Now we'll see 15th sum, okay, of exercise 5.3. A contract on construction job specifies the penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows. Rupees 200 for the first day, rupees 250 for the second day, rupees 350 for the third day, and so on. The penalty for each succeeding day being rupees 50 more than for the preceding day. How much money the contractor has to pay as the penalty if he has delayed the work by 30 days? It means a contract was given and the rule says that if you are late in completion of that work, you have to pay for the first day rupees 200 as penalty, then 250 on the second day, 300 on the third day. It means that is AP. That is AP. And the question says at the end, if he has delayed the work for 30 days, how much penalty he has to pay? Means we have to find SN. Number of days are 30. But I'll write AP is how much? 200, 250, 300 and so on. Because it is said on the first day penalty is 200, second day it is 250, third day is 300. So it is AP. Why it is AP? Because the difference is 50, right? A is equal to 200, D is equal to 250 minus 200. Therefore, D is equal to rupees 50. Now I will rub the sum because sum is very big, so I will rub it, right? 30 days, N is given 30 days. So we have to use the formula for SN. Okay, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. N is how much? 30. Sn is equal to n is 30 upon 2 into 2a. A is how much? 200 plus 30 minus 1 into d is 50. Is equal to Sn is equal to 30 upon 2 is 15. 200 into 2 is 400 plus 30 minus 1 is 29 into 50. Sn is equal to 15 into 400 plus will multiply 29 into 50. 29 into I will take 5. And then after the answer I will write 0 to the right hand side, this 0. 5 9s are 45. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 4, 14. So it is 1450. Sn is equal to 15 into, add 1450 and 400. This is 4, 5, 1850. 1850. Let's multiply 1850 into 15. 1850 into 15. 5 zeros are 0. 5 5s are 25. 5 8s are 40. 40 plus 2, 42. 5 ones are 5 plus 4, 9. 0 there. 1 zeros are 0. 1 5s are 5. 1 8s are 8. 1 1s are 1. This is 0. 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 8 plus 9, 17. It is 27750. This is the answer. 27750 is the penalty that the contractor has to pay if he delay the work by 30 days. Right? Sixteenth sum. A sum of rupees 700 means Sn is given 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes. Number of cash prizes 7 means N to students of a school for their overall academic performance. If each prize is rupees 20 less than its preceding prize, find the value of each of the prizes. See now what is given here. Sn is given 700. right? Number of cash prices is given 7. D is also given. It is said that, okay, each price is 20 less than its preceding, means D is minus 20 because difference is preceding, okay, it is 20 less than the preceding, means difference will be obviously minus, it will not be plus. D is minus 20. Use the formula for Sn, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Again I repeat, okay, why d is minus 20? See these words. Each price is 20 less than its preceding price. So difference is negative. So we have to write d as minus 20. And then place all the values in Sn. Okay, Sn is given 700. N is 7 upon 2 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 into minus 20. The question is find the value of each price. This means you have to find A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. Because number of cash prices are 7. Do the cross multiplication. 700 into 2 is 1400 is equal to 7 into 2a plus 7 minus 1 is 6 into minus 20. Right? This is into. It will go in denominator to the left hand side is equal to 2a. 6 into minus 20 minus 120. 1400 by 7 is 200. Okay, is equal to 2a minus 120. 200. This minus 120 goes on the left hand side, becomes plus 120. It is 320 is equal to 2a. A is equal to 320 upon 2. A is equal to 2 and 2, 160. A is 160. But the question says that find the value of each of the prices, and there are 7 cash prices. So we have got A. We have to find now A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7. Then only, okay, there will be 7 cash prices. So I will write here. Okay. A2 is equal to, right? A3 is equal to, A4 is equal to, A2 is equal to A plus D. A is how much? 160. D is how much? Minus 20. So A2 is equal to 140. A3 is equal to A plus 2D. A is how much? 160. Plus 2D means plus 2 into minus 20 is equal to 160. 2 into minus 20 is minus 40. So A3 will be 120. 120. Now we have to find A4. A4 is equal to A plus 3D. What is the value of A? 160. Plus 3 into D is minus 20. So it is 160. What is 3 into minus 20? Minus 60. So A4 is equal to 100. A4 is equal to 100. Now A5. A5, A6, A7. That also we have to find. A5 is equal to A plus 4D. A is how much? 160. Plus 4 into D is how much? Minus 20. So A5 is equal to 160. 4 into 5 is equal to 160 minus 180 is how much? 80. Right? A5 is 80. Now A6 and A7 are left. A6 is equal to A plus 5D. A is how much? 160 plus 5 into minus 20. 160. 5 into minus 20 is minus 100 is equal to 160 minus 100 is 60. So A6 is 60. Now last is A7 is equal to A plus 6D is equal to 160 minus and plus 6 into minus 20. So it becomes 160 minus it is 120. How much is left? 40. So A7 is equal to 40. So the 7 cash prizes are, which are the 7 cash prizes? A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7 means 160, 140, 120, 100, 80, 60 and 40 respectively. Seventeenth sum. In a school, students thought of planting trees in and around the school to reduce air pollution. It was decided that the number of trees that each section of each class will plant will be the same as the class in which they are studying. Example, a section of class 1 will plant 1 tree, a section of class 2 will plant 2 trees, right? And so on till class 12. There are 3 sections of each class. How many trees will be planted by the students? The meaning of this is that the students will plant the trees, and if the student is in class 1, they will plant only 1 tree. But there are 3 sections. So class 1 student will plant 3 trees. Why 3 trees? Because there are 3 sections of class 1. Class 2 will plant 2 trees. But how many sections are there? 3 sections. So they will plant 6 trees, because 3 sections into 2 plants. Okay, that is 6. Class 3 will plant 9 trees and so on. So I will write here. Trees planted by the students from class 1 to 12 are 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. Again I repeat, okay, class 1 will plant 1 tree, but there are 3 sections of each class. That is why class 1 will plant 3 trees. Class 2 will plant 2 trees, but there are 3 sections. So class 2 will altogether plant 6 trees, right? 3 to the 6. Class 3 will plant 3 trees, but there are 3 sections, though they will plant 9 trees and so on. So from this, we'll get an AP, and then we'll find A and D, and then we'll find the sum. We'll find the sum. Okay, so here A is equal to 3, D is equal to 6 minus 3 is equal to 3, N is equal to 12, because number of classes are 12, that is why N is equal to 12. Sn is equal to N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. N. How much is N? 12. 12 upon 2 into 2A means 2 into 3 plus N. N is how much? 12 minus 1 into D. What is D? 3 is equal to 12 upon 2, 6 into, this is 6 plus 12 minus 1 is 11 into 3 is equal to 6 into 6 plus 11 3s are 33 is equal to 6 into, the addition of the bracket is 33 plus 6 is 39, right? Multiply 39 into 6, right? 6 9s are 54, 5 carry, 6 3s are 18, 18 plus 5, 23. So it is 234. So 234 is the final answer. Eighteenth sum. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles. You can see here successive semicircles with centers alternately at A and B. This is the center and this is also the center, A and B. Starting with center at A, of radii 0.5 centimeter, then 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and so on, as shown in the figure. What is the total length of the spiral? Made up of 13 consecutive semicircles, right? This is semicircle. Here, when we talk about the length of circle, that is called as circumference, right? So here we have to find length of semicircle. The formula for circle, right? Circumference of circle is 2 pi r. Again I repeat, circumference of circle is equal to 2 pi r. So circumference of semicircle will be half. That will be pi r. That will be pi r. How many consecutive semicircles are there? 13. Means n is given 13. N is given 13. L1. L1 means length 1. That is the formula for circumference of semicircle. Pi r1. Pi r1. L1 is equal to, I'll keep pi as it is, into. Keep pi as it is, we'll take the value of pi in the last step. First radius is 0.5 centimeter. 0.5 centimeter means 1 by 2. 0.5 means 1 upon 2 is equal to pi 1 is a pi upon 2. Again I repeat, I have not written 0.5 here. 0.5 means 1 upon 2. Why I am writing this way in fraction? Calculation becomes easy. L2. L2 is equal to pi r2. Therefore, L2 is equal to pi into, what is the second radius? 1 centimeter is equal to pi. So it is equal to pi 1 is a pi. So L2 is pi. I will write here. L3 is equal to pi r3 is equal to pi into, what is the third radius? 1.5 centimeter. 1.5 means what? 3 by 2. 1.5 means 3 by 2. If we divide 3 by 2, we get 1.5. So L3 is equal to 3 into pi, 3 pi upon 2. Now we have got the three values. So pi by 2, pi and 3 pi by 2. It forms an AP. It forms an AP. Then I will write here, Therefore AP is pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and so on. Now from this AP we will find A and B. A is equal to what? Pi by 2, because this is A. Difference is equal to, I'll write here, D is equal to A2 minus A1. What is A2 here? Pi minus, what is A1? Pi upon 2. Take it as 1 in the denominator. Find the LCM. 2 ones are 2. Do the cross multiplication. 2 into pi, 2 pi minus pi ones are pi. What is 2 pi minus pi? Pi upon 2. So what is the difference? Pi upon 2. What is the value of A? Pi upon 2. What is the value of N? 13. Now we have A, we have D, we have N. We can find Sn, right? We can find Sn. What is the formula for Sn? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. I will write here. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to n. What is n? 13 upon 2 into 2a. A is what? Pi upon 2. Plus n minus 1 means 13 minus 1 into d is what? Pi by 2. These 2 and 2 gets cancelled because there is multiplication here. Is equal to 13 upon 2 into, what is left here? After these 2 and 2 gets cancelled, pi is left. Plus 13 minus 1, 12 into pi upon 2. Divide this. 2 ones are 2, 6 are 13 upon 2 into pi plus 6 into pi, 6 pi is equal to 13 upon 2 into, what is pi plus 6 pi? 7 pi. Pi means 1 pi, right? Is equal to, Sn is equal to 13 by 2 into 7 into, now at the end we'll place the value of pi as 22 by 7. 22 by 7. This 7 gets cancelled. 2 ones are 2. 2 11s are. Sn is equal to 13 into 11. Sn is equal to 13 11s are is 143. So this is the answer. Nineteenth sum. 200 logs are stacked in the following manner: 20 logs in the bottom, 19 in the next row, 18 in the row next to it, and so on. In how many rows are the 200 logs placed, and how many logs are in the top row? Logs are arranged, and you know when your logs are arranged, okay, at the bottom maximum logs will be there, and then in the next row, okay, after okay, the maximum less will be there, and it will be going okay on the top. So on the top, okay, the number of logs will be less, right? So I'll write here, the logs are arranged in the order, 20, 19, 18, 17 and so on, right? Because there are 20 logs. At the bottom 20, then okay, 19, 17, 16, okay, like that. So the series will be like this, right? A is equal to 20, D is equal to, right, 19 minus 20 is equal to minus 1. Sn is given. Sn is how much? 200. Sn is 200. A is 20. Difference is equal to A2 minus A1. 90 minus 20 is minus 1. Now I will write the formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Now I will rub this sum, okay, and I will write the solution on the top. Just a minute. Okay, so Sn is given as 200 because sum of logs are given as 200. N upon 2. N we have to find. 2A means 2 into 20 plus n minus 1 into D is minus 1. D is minus 1. Do the cross multiplication. 400 is equal to n into. Now I will multiply the bracket. 2 into 20, 40 plus n into minus 1. It will become minus n. Minus 1 into minus 1 is plus 1. 400 is equal to n into 40 plus 1 is 41 minus n. 400 is equal to 41n minus n square. Because we multiply okay n with 41, it becomes 41n. n into minus n is minus n square. We'll shift okay 41n minus n square on the left hand side. So it becomes n square. This becomes minus 41n plus this is already 400 on the left hand side. The factors are n square minus 25n minus 16n plus 400 is equal to 0. Means we have to split, okay, using the middle term. So minus 25 minus 16 is minus 41 and minus 25 into minus 16 is plus 400. Take, okay, the common from the pair. From the first pair, n is common, n minus 25. From the second pair, minus 16 is common, in bracket, n minus 25. Because minus 16 into minus 25 is plus 400. Now from these two brackets, one bracket will be common, n minus 25, and in uncommon it will be n minus 16 is equal to 0. So if n is minus 25, n will be plus 25. N minus 16 is equal to 0. N is equal to 16. right? They have got the two values of n, 25 and 16. But we have to check, okay, which exactly, okay, value will be positive. That, okay, positive value will be considered as n. Now what I'll do, I'll place both the values of n, one after the other, in the formula for an. In the formula for an, right? In the formula for an, right? I'll keep, okay, the last step. Fine. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Two times I have to write the formula because there are two values of n. So we have to check which value will be positive. An, okay, is equal to a is how much? 20 plus n is how much? This is 25 minus 1 into d is minus 1. An is equal to 20. This is plus 25 and minus 1 is 24 into minus 1. An is equal to 20. 24 into minus 1 is minus 24. So An is equal to minus 4. So not possible, right? A is equal to minus 4, not possible. So I will take again An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, right? An is equal to a is how much? 20 plus n is what? 16 minus 1 into d is minus 1. An is equal to 20 plus 16 minus 1 is 15 into minus 1. An is equal to 20. 15 into minus 1 is minus 15. An is equal to 5. An is equal to 5. So, okay, this is not possible, okay? This is rejected. So, here, right, n is equal to 16 and the number of logs on the top is 5. I am reading the sum. In a potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting point, which is 5 meters from the first potato. You can see the figure. And the other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart in a straight line. There are 10 potatoes in the line. You can see the figure on the board. A competitor starts from the bucket, picks up the nearest potato, runs back with it, drops it in the bucket, runs back to pick up the next potato, runs to the bucket to drop it in, and continues in the same way until all the potatoes are in the bucket. What is the total distance the competitor has to run? Right? So means here we have to find Sn. Now I will explain you, okay, the sum here. The sum says that, okay, competitor, okay, is running, okay, in a potato race, and the competitor, that girl, has to pick up 10 potatoes. It means number of potatoes are 10, right? The sum says that, okay, she runs, okay, from here, okay, to pick up the potato from the bucket, okay, from the bucket she runs, okay, to pick up the first potato. Again I repeat, the girl, the competitor, runs from the bucket to pick up the first potato, which is at a distance of 5 meters. She picks up the potato. Again she runs back and put the potato in the bucket. Now if, okay, the girl starts from the bucket and comes to 5 meters to pick up the potato and again run back and keep the potato. So she covers the distance of 10 meters to put the potato. So A will be how much? Or I will write here, okay, the distance covered by a competitor to pick up 10 potatoes is first, okay, is 10 meter. Again I am repeating how 10 meter. Okay, from the bucket she, okay, comes to the distance of 5 meter where first potato is kept. She picks up the first potato, run back, okay, to keep in the bucket. So it takes 10 meter. Now she come back from the potato and the second potato is at a distance of 3 meter from 5 meter. So this becomes 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. When she runs back, it becomes 16 meter. So here it is 16. Again she comes back, okay, to pick up the third potato, which is at a distance of 5 plus 3 plus 3, 11 meters. Again she runs back, so it becomes double of 11, 22, and so on. So here A is 10, D is equal to 6, D is equal to 6, Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Sn is equal to n means number of potatoes, 10, 10 upon 2 into 2a means 2 into 10 plus n minus 1, n is how much? 10 minus 1 into D, D is 6, D is 6. Now I'll rub this part, okay? So it becomes Sn is equal to 5 because 10 upon 2 is 5. 2 into 10 is 20 plus 10 minus 1 is 9 into 6. Sn is equal to 5 into 20 plus 9 6 are 54. Sn is equal to 5 into what is 54 plus 20, right? 74. Sn is equal to 74 into 5. 74 into 5. 5 4s are 20. 5 7s are 35. 370. Sn is equal to 370. This is the final answer.